Hey, it's your favorite local realtor, Eren Millam with Premier Property Group, coming to you with another question I get asked quite a bit. So the question is, how much money do you need to buy a house? So this is a loaded question. There's a ton of different answers I could give because it is specific to your situation. However, in general, there are loan programs out there as low as 0% down. So USDA, VA, these are zero down programs. FHA is 3.5% down. Conventional goes as low as 3% down. So the thought that you need 20% down, that is a myth. That is, unless you're buying bare land, then you might need a higher down payment. However, you can do it for as low as 0% down. So that's your down payment. That's the good news. There are some costs associated with the purchase. So let's say you find a home you like. The first cost you're going to incur is the earnest money. So typically in our area, that's about $500 to $1,000, sometimes more, but obviously you can go as little as $500. So that's money you're going to write out to the title company. They are going to cash it. So you are going to have it taken out of your account. However, if for some reason you need to rescind your offer, that is money you can get back as long as you still have some contingencies, and your realtor can help you go through that. So the next thing expense you're going to incur is the home inspection, and that can be $400 to $500. If there's other inspections involved, like a well inspection, there's some more costs that you could incur there. But in general, $400 to $500 for an inspection. That is money you will never get back, but that is money well spent because the inspector is going to go through the house and all the systems, make sure it's safe. Now, a lot of people say this house passed inspection or it didn't pass inspection. There is no pass or fail. It's totally up to you whether you want to move forward with the deal or not, regardless of whatever condition the house is in. Now, one thing to keep in mind is your loan program will have certain requirements for the home. So if you know that up front, maybe you don't make an offer on that home that you know is probably not going to pass unless the seller is willing to make repairs. Some of them aren't. All right, so $500 for earnest money, $400 to $500 for inspection. Then the appraisal, sometimes you can wrap that in your loan, sometimes you can't. That can be anywhere from $600 to $1,000. That again is money you will not get back. So basically what the appraiser does is he comes through and makes sure that the home fits the loan requirements, make sure that the value's good. It's mostly for your lender because they don't want to overlend you money. So you've got that. And then near the end of closing, okay, this is something that's going to blow your mind. It costs money to get a loan. So you're going to have your closing costs to buy the loan. Let's say you're buying a house for $200,000. It could cost you $210,000 to get that loan. So closing costs could be anywhere from 8 to 12 is pretty standard. I've seen more. I haven't really seen less. There are some lenders out there, they will charge a higher rate, but they will charge you lower closing fees. So you can work that out depending on how long you're going to live in the home. And then there are lenders who will charge a really high rate, but give you a really low interest rate. So that might be good if you plan to stay there forever. Most people, it's 5 to 7 years, what I like to call forever for now. There you go. Those are the expenses associated with buying a home. Oh, I also forgot those $10,000. You don't actually need that. A lot of cases, you can get the seller to pay for that. Now, sometimes, again, let's say you have a home that's $200,000 and you say, hey, seller, here's my offer. It's full price. I need you to pay 2.5%, 3% closing. They're going to say, no, we'll pay that, but you need to put it on top. So then you'll write your offer for that's probably not going to be enough. But anyways, just using that 3% number, $206,000, and then they'll pay it. The amount of money that you need in your bank account to buy a home is probably $1,500 to $2,000. You can get that as a gift, but you're going to want to talk to the lender about that just to make sure everything's copacetic, I guess is the word for that. So it's a lot easier than you think. You don't need the 20% down, and there are other costs, but they're all pretty low, pretty manageable. But yeah, you can get on your way to owning your own home for, less than $2,000. How crazy is that? Again, my name is Eren Millam with Premier Property Group. Never settle for less than extraordinary.